what are gully bundles and what is this whole thing that you may have seen in videos or you may have just noticed in the background of stuff? I wanted to use this video as not an advert, but a way to show you exactly the process of how they work, how they're built up, and anything that I think you might wonder, and put it in video form. So I'm joined by everybody inside. We've got Suzanne over here doing tilt orders. We've got Tyler doing, I'm not sure what he's doing, tilt orders as well. We've got Marge inside ready on the table. And then we've got Cody and Joey doing up location. What's the one where they do 60-minute makeover? That's it. Yeah. Location. 60-minute makeover over there. So here with Marge to start things off. Now, just so you guys know, this is the raw material of how we get it. Working with set textile factories, working with people within the recycling industry that create a spec that essentially, I know one thing you guys think is like, oh my God, is this literally, could it be anything? It is broken down into a set spec of things that we save, that we know that we have an ability to actually like replace and stuff. So, you know, you see these piles that are on the floor right now. Don't look at my Birkenstocks either. These piles are on the floor. These are like pre-piles that are just getting ready, you know, in set categories. This is all gonna make sense soon. Now, the things that don't go in the bundles that we sell online actually go on our kilo sale rails. So these ones all around the room, these are set by sort of categories and specs. So this is the men's one you got down here. It's got all of the, hang on. Oh, it's cold up here, blooming heck. This is the men's one. It's got all this stuff where the kilo rails will be all set. And then in here is the women's wear section where we have all of the women's kilos. Bundles that we do work on a grade A to B preference, most importantly, or as a priority. But yeah, anyway, let me just get into it. So what we'll do is we'll let Marge take it away. So for those that don't know, Marge is my mum. We have been doing this whole family sustainable stuff for a long time. Now, this is a bag live and direct coming through straight away. So, but this is exactly how it comes. So one big thing to note is, and the first misconception or, you know, things is when we get a bag, you know, we get all these things and we break them down, the process of actually building a bundle isn't a case of just emptying this bag into a box, which is probably the first thing about like the deliveries issues or whenever there's delays. So right, my first thing is I check if it's branded, which this one is branded, it's fat phase, and then we check what grade it is, A, B or C. So everything looks intact, but it has got quite a mark on there. And would that be what we... Some marks will go because if we think that they'll wash out. Yeah. Sometimes we wash them ourselves if we think it might not come out. And if we definitely think it won't come out, it goes straight into a grade C. So, right, before we start things, so you get one bag and you start breaking it down. Now, what are these tubs? Because these are going to make sense. Okay, so I will have one that's completely unbranded. So if it's unbranded, it will go into one tub, which will be for our kilo sale, or for making the unbranded parts of the bundle. Yep. And then we have another that we put anything that is unauthentic, fake, or grade C. Yeah. And then, because we will do bundles for grade C, but if it's grade D, i.e. it doesn't have a zip or big holes or bleach, then we send it back to the supplier. That's it, yeah. So it gets sent back in the process of what we do. But yeah, like I said, one big thing that's probably going to be clear as well is because of the experience that we've had over the years of doing this, one USP I think we have is the ability to literally, like I say, we separate anything that's illegitimate through the years of like compounded experience, understanding tags, understanding labels, and essentially like I know that from us saving landfill, we can repurpose that with the material stock, which again, not to be an advert, but you can see it on the screen, where people and, you know, post-grads will buy them and repurpose them. So like this, you see, so we pick it up and we have to do every zip up. Oh no, it has got a zip. Sometimes it hasn't got a zip, so we will make sure, so you won't get anything without a zip, so. And the average bag, would you say, is around about 20 to 25 kilos, isn't it? Yeah, probably just under actually. So like that one's fine to go. I'm going to put that to wash. That one will be fine to go. So what have you done with the one on the floor there? I'm going to send that for us to be washed. And by it being washed, does that mean that we then put it on Tilt live streams? Yeah, we'll put it on Tilt live streams, and it'll go in a C bundle if not. And just let us know, what have you put in here and why? I've just put an unbranded. There's a Marks and Spencer's, and then a That's a reefer jeans one. That's really cool. So one big thing with what we do with the same from landfill and the stuff that we do, I'll keep showing you this, by the way, and if you like this kind of content and you want to see more, please keep engaging with it. The only reason why I don't do this content as much is because I'm not trying to be an advert, but I feel like if it's educational and informative, it's useful to you.
But also we can say that, so for example, this is a brand that we all know.
Trespass.
But because we know it's not a desirable brand anymore, and that on the resale value you might not get very much from it,
Yeah.
we put that in our kilo because we want you to make money from the bundle, not break even.
Yeah, so one thing that we've done, or one thing that we apply in both ways, is the law of 4. So for me, I think law of 4 works on a reseller in 2 ways. If something like this, or say this Reese jumper at its new price, if somebody can buy this for 70 quid, if I can divide it by 4 and somebody can still make profit, i.e. what we sell it for, say in our bundles at £3 to £4 an item, if they can still get it for sell it for £16, I have to assume that it's actually £64 at its highest point of retail, if that makes sense. So yeah, but like you see, so far from one bag, how many items have you got that would be suitable for the
So
bundles?
far 3.
So 3, and you can see that with that process, so all of these bags, they go through, and once all of these like 60-minute makeover boys over here are done like sorting out all this, they will be doing the same process and basically going through the stuff, checking all the piles. I think Marge and Suzanne are like the last checks to make sure that everything is good in terms of our grade, but then they here sit in these little piles, you see. So jeans.
Shall I show you how you'd make a bundle of them?
Yeah, well, again, it doesn't need to be a sped through thing, guys. If you want to see more like this, I will keep reminding you to show us, but you can keep this as one long shot if you like, so that you've done it in a process and we can see what people think. And then if you guys have got any more questions watching it, you can literally just comment it and go, show us more, show us less, or ask a question so that we can show you more. But
so like, look, that has got some bit mark on there, but because it's unwashed, I think with a good wash that will come out.
And the brand being Weird Fish as well, it's a good brand. And yeah, at the same time, I will show you, actually, just to keep it nice and fresh, to add more things, I'll show you more things on the screen of the prices of what these are actually new, so you can have a little look, so you get an idea. Whoa, what have we got here?
Oh, bell staff. Now that is an expensive.
Bell staff is cash monies, mate. Is cash.
So I mean, because it's heavy, we could put that in a large one, like in a 15 kilo.
Yeah. So yeah, one thing that we do, guys, is we do 5, 10, 15 kilo bundles. So essentially we have different sizes that people can order by, but essentially with the way that we're saving from the landfill, one point I like to make alongside all the other points is what comes in is what's been donated and given back. So we never like promise to create like you will get X brands, you will get X brands. You will just get it based on the ability that it can make you a return on your investment, you know. While Marge is just going through a few more a second, I'll show you literally a few of the piles so you can just see. So these are the ones that they actually have ready to go, and they already get them broken down. So the polos are here, fleeces and puffers and jackets. Yeah, you can definitely explain it, because right now, like I say, this is just organising for the kilo sale that we've got right now. You found anything that looks like it's worth any money in there?
2 boxes of gully bags.
2 boxes of gully bags.
So many business cards.
Yeah, we
Oh,
know
they
that.
never really gave the business card out. Is there?
They're expensive.
Let's have a look. Okay, yeah, hang on, we'll show them. Let's have a little look. What we got?
There's a spider's nest.
Oh, spider's nest. They look hard. Oh,
They're cool now.
they are actually cool. Funnily enough, they look a lot comfier than they are. You should try them on. You'll be like surprised with how
They're not actually that comfy.
they're not as comfy as they look like they're gonna be.
Definitely not.
What jeans have you got on? Yeah, cool.
What? Jeans?
Yeah.
Yeah, protect jeans.
Protect jeans, whatever they're.
In consumption life.
How much were they?
Well, they would have been 85 brand new.
Did you buy them new?
Well, I bought them second hand because I couldn't buy them brand new, but they were like 80 second.
80 quid
All that
on a
back
pair of
now,
jeans.
really.
Right, yeah, get.
So, right, so say like we will literally break the t-shirts down
Yeah.
into lower sport brands. So you get your Champion, your Fila, your Puma. Then you get your what we call high street, which is Superdry, Gap, Hollister, Levi's in t-shirts.
Yeah.
Then we get the high end, which is Polo, Ralph, Tommy, Lance, Scott's. We'll get some of the better brands, and then on this one is usually the higher sport, so Nike, Adidas and Under Armour.
So with this system then, so if I was somebody who bought 5 kilos, how would you break down what I get as a lower grade to the...
Okay, so like we've got, so it's, everything's like, so shirts, we do the same with the joggers and the shorts and
Yeah.
the jeans, so you'll have like on the jeans, the higher end and then the high street. So we've got here You've got Ralph Lauren, you've got Levi's. We'll put the Levi with the high end, and you've got Tommy in there, True Religion, and then these ones will probably be Gap, Superdry, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So if you was having a 5 kilos, we want you to have a big selection. So you probably get a pair of jeans, a pair of joggers, one from the shirt, one from each of your polos, one from each of your t-shirts.
Yeah.
A polo. You could get a jumper. You might get a lightweight jacket if it is very lightweight.
Lightweight being what sort of weight?
Like windbreaker style lightweight. So.
And everything is always relative, like to the size of the bundle. Like if you get a 15 kilo, the chances are you will get a coat as it's so more suited.
10 and 15 kilos, you'll get.
But is that a Barber one just there?
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
and Barber, just to let you know, the Barber second-hand retails at about £100 plus.
Well, just thinking of the weight of that would go in probably 10 kilo.
Okay.
But a lightweight one would probably, it's like that's quite lightweight. Or the windbreaker styles.
Yeah.
What can go in a 5k. And then you'd probably get a sporty t-shirt, sweatshirt.
So talk to me about this a second then. Let's go back to the table a second. Let's just go for a simple time of motion. So one bag, how long does it take you to go through and assess a single bag of your average size to go, this is what was inside, this is what I got, and this is what it was? So nothing, no other part. How long does like a single bag?
I mean, it literally can vary, because if you've got a bag of t-shirts, you've probably got 200 or 300 t-shirts in there, and that can take you, what do you reckon, 20, 30 minutes? Probably more. But a bag of coats might take you...
Well, yeah, 10 minutes.
10, 15 minutes. But it's all time consuming, because then you've got to put it into its...
Well, this is what I want to say, because it's like one big thing that I think, and it's only just something based on what I've seen and experienced, is helping people understand that like the one bag doesn't equal like 2 bundles, 3 bundles, and it actually, one bag probably equals maybe half of 1 5 kilo bundle once it's actually broken down. So
well, I would say if when we was doing the 20 kilos, I've probably got to go through, if I'd not got anything on the floor, if I was starting scratch, we've probably got to go through about 6 bags so that you've got variety.
And that's for one 20 kilo
Yeah, you'd probably have 6 ones to open. What do we say about Thomas Nash?
Thomas Nash, let's have a little look. Let's let the internet find it out. So right, Thomas Nash little collar jumper is the price just there. Now this is a sad one as well. Now one thing that you have to notice that we have to do a lot as well is, and this is what's good about having the lads that are here as well, like younger lads who probably fingers on the pulse with different brands as well that we might not be aware of, as well as like even down to Suzanne, showing some love to different markets of people who see different brands for different perspectives. But Champion, currently it's in a downward trend, and it's hard to even like price it, because one thing we have to be aware of is these brands come and go and shift, and these brands
was it about 5 years ago?
More than 5 years ago, about 2015, about 10 years ago, I did one of the biggest drops of Champion, and I put it here. I think I actually crashed ASOS Marketplace at the time, and we used to do hundreds.
For like 60, 70 quid,
60, 70 quid. I'll show you some of them here, hopefully.
Going like that.
Yeah, but these ones now, super cheap. Now one of the biggest reasons that Champion was so devalued is because in the American market of like the garment like industry for like sportswear and stuff like that. What are you laughing at?
This one's got dog kibble in it, in the pocket, dog treats.
Dog kibble. Like one of the biggest things that was to its detriment a little bit is that like Champion became the staple brand for a lot of American universities and colleges and a lot of sports brands. So you will see a lot of this on a lot, and I'll show you a sec. She's just nicely folded it, just showing Suzanne the kibble dog biscuits. But this is, I can't even find the logo. Oh, it's got it just there. But anyway, the Champion blanks were used in abundance to the point where like so many companies were buying them really cheap to print their own stuff on them. And essentially, here it is, these little like simple sweatshirts like this that you could, honestly, no word of a lie, we're selling these ones for still like 28 to 35 quid.
I think we're selling them for a lot more than that.
No, these ones where it was like the same coloured logo was a lot less, because the thing is with Champion is they did so many different levels of like embroidery on the front. They did the big print, they did the small print, and it honestly loads of different like looks. But the reverse weave, which still has its value. But the point.
They were the what's it, weren't they? They were the dogs. Not what's it?
Dog's bollocks, yeah. But the whole point and prefix of this is it's like Now, Puma's probably worth more than Champion. Puma, global ambassador is Skepta, Champion having a bit of a downward trend. These are things that are happening all the time. And, you know, with the donations, essentially one way to look at it is what we get is what's out of fashion. So it's like, technically to some you could say it's considered out of fashion, but most of the time it's not at all. And a lot of this stuff is people that didn't know what they were actually throwing away. But this was the bag number 2. So this video, honestly, is just like a little look and an insight into it, and kind of like a little test of feel. Maybe there'll be another shot when we have another stage of the process so that you guys can see it.
See, I'm nearly at the end of this bag, and it said this is all that we've got to go into bundles, which is not an awful lot, is there?
But this is the realistic nature of it, right?
Yeah, you might get another bag. T-shirts especially seems to be more branded.
That looks like a Ralph Lauren or something. Is it? No, Jack and Jones. Didn't even know that one.
Nike SB. Is that real Nike SB?
Looks like it. And that's the essentials, but not the brand we all know.
Yeah, it's got that. You see, there's the authentic check. That's what we'll go for, the authentic.
And yeah, what's
check.
the year on that again? You can see.
It is, I would say. Oh, don't know.
Not sure, but no, I think with this one, look, I'll show you. Look, I know what it is. I thought she was going to show.
I always forget which one it is.
Let me show you a sec so you know, guys. So, this is what it is. One way to kind of always know with Nike stuff is that the tags are so temperamental, but it is literally the 0912. So you know the four digits at the start?
Yeah.
It's 09 of the 12, and I believe what that would be is it's September 2012. So that is the years of what that would be. But yeah, the process that we got here, there's still, so these piles here, these will equal to a set weight. But the reason why they're still here in the piles and things is obviously because, well, they're doing the tilt orders. Once they're done, they'll go into this process. And these are...
We need to get a lot together before we start building the bundles.
Yeah, sorry, I don't want it to be too many things at once for you guys, but basically these tilt orders are what we do with the £1 no reserve. So I am like a live stream presenter, auctioneer, and sell these off at £1 no reserve through a live stream platform.
That's in essentials.
No, it's not. It's just like a, you know, the sort of funny brand of it.
So that, okay, so out of that, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And in there, I wouldn't say I've got any high brands, so I'd be having to open.
What percentage of high brands do you try and look out for the bundles, or do you not keep it as a... Is it like something like... Because for me, I would say, if you put Ralph Lauren in, that is even higher than like Yves Saint Laurent in some regards, because Ralph Lauren is a hot brand in some respect.
As they'll have one, yeah. They'll usually get a couple, for a 5k you'd hope to get a couple of bits, probably 3 if you include the jeans.
Yeah.
2 to 3 bits out of that, so the percentage of that is 20%, would that be?
I think what we'll do is, rather than this now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to crack on, because I've got to start doing some live streams, and we'll let them get to work and start cooking with it. I think the next shot you see will break down a complete 5 kilo bundle and maybe a little bit more of the process. If there's anything that you want to add and show that you think people that watch that maybe want to buy or maybe have bought would need to know, something to consider and to be aware of, most importantly, is there something that you think people should be aware of? I personally think the biggest thing to be aware of is we take away all of the illegitimate items, and that's such a big thing that's not spoken about in our bundles, but that's like the USP.
No, I'd say, because we say grade A to B, it's understanding what grade A to B is. These are unwashed, so if it looks like it's got a bit of someone's dinner down the front, that's grade B. It just needs washing.
Yeah.
We expect you to wash them to make them look the best that they can be. If you want to put them in the conditions that you receive them, and then say, well, I only got £4, well, that's because you didn't wash it and present it and make it look the best it could be.
Yeah.
Not because the item wasn't worth it. So it's like, we're doing our bit of work, but you have to do your own bit of work. It's not like a get-rich-quick scheme, is it?
No, I tell you right now, reselling has never been a get-rich-quick scheme. And yeah, biggest transition I've taken is not really, I wouldn't say I'm a reseller, I'm a recycler now with what we do by the means of this. But people message me all the time and they'll be like, you know, I want to do reselling full-time. And it's like, if you look at it as a 9 to 5, that's part-time. So the mind, and I know that sounds crazy, but in order to be successful at this, you have to be constant with this. And you have to be really, really full on. But anyway, so I'll leave you to crack on with that, and then we'll just report back with potentially a little bit of a bundle update. And again, like I say, this is just like an entry point. Like, realistically, the reason why we don't make videos about this half the time is because it's been busy just done. Busy doing it. Like, that's one of the things I have on my tilt is like, don't send me messages, we're too busy like getting your orders out. That's what we do, perpetuate the whole message of what we're doing. But yeah, we'll leave it to the hustle. Do you think you have one today that I can have a little look at?
I really hope so, yes.
Right, so in a bit I will tune back and we will see, we'll see what a bundle looks like, and then you guys that have any more information, want to know any more, can drop the comments down below and we can make it happen as and when. So yeah, let's see how they get on. Now, whoa, it's bright outside. One thing to pay mind to is how sunny it is. But no, because I spend a lot of my time doing the live streaming, a lot of what I do is mostly like the inadvertent marketing through just being live, social media posting and stuff like that. I kind of just work with the metrics of making sure that we get the stuff from landfill, continuating that, and understanding the process of how they're building things. I can't even see the sign. Oh shit, sorry. Yeah, look, can't even see the sign. Does it even exist? I don't know. But anyway, I'm gonna get in here and see what these lot are saying. They take the piss out of my videos sometimes, so we'll see. Look, we've got them inside. Look at some of these cakes as well. We've got berry cheesecake, we've got a raspberry pistachio, all of this unneeded flipping, what's it? But anyway, I'm literally gonna just wait for this food, get a coffee, and then yeah, we'll get back, and maybe in the next step I'll show you a little bit more of the actual process for the bundles and stuff like that, most importantly. Now we're in one of the questionable coffee shops. The only thing that's good about this coffee shop is this, is those little things over there. No, I'm joking, the staff are okay sometimes. Can I please get an Americano? And I've got 2 requests. This is how decadent Marge is. An Americano in a flat white cup with semi-skim milk. Yeah, and then a normal one with black. So these are the workers pretending to work. But honestly, it's half time at the minute. Half time is half term. Absolutely long day. But anyway, next shot I'm going to get back and show you a bit more about the bundle. Right, so these lovely members of staff here have just said, this one straight away here has just said, am I wearing pyjama bottoms? Do you want to see what I'm wearing? Let's see if I can show you what I'm wearing. Look. These look like pyjama bottoms. I don't even think you can see them. Do you think I'm wearing pyjama bottoms? Look, she's not even on the list of all the friends. Look, they've got all their pictures here. The answer's yes, this is the first thing. Yeah, you've got Foul Raven trousers on as well, which is... Yeah. But I'm just thinking...
I go outside. Because when I'm not doing this, I'm on a beach somewhere with a...
Oh, okay, it's alright for you. I'm just in a charity shop or a car boot or something like that. But I'm here for the comfort. I've also tried a little bit.
This is yours because it's in a takeaway cup.
Right, here we go. Look, Americano. That's what real. Did you say Bloody hell? You could have said Gordon Bennett instead. But no, seriously, that's what real athletes drink. They drink Americanos. Although, Marge, what's the drink order on the next one?
Long black with skinny milk.
Imagine looking at the camera like this and going, long black skinny milk. You're like a weather reporter. Love it. So anyway, I'm going to put some cold water in my coffee and then we're going to get back. And then, I think, to be honest, do a few live streams, but most importantly, it's going to be showing you the next step of the actual bundle process, which is what it actually looks like on the actual bundle. But yeah, I'm just waiting on the next coffee. Don't want oat milk in it, we want semi-skimmed milk. These lot are just laughing at me and looking at me, but look at this. They've got a little army of horrible little sauces. So anyway, I'm just going to get this coffee done, and then we're going to go, but it is funny. They've said, come back in here and start filming. I'll come back and start filming, I'm not off. But anyway, I'll show you on the next shot, the bundles, because I keep saying it, but I'll show you. These lot are waffling about Vernon K's happy hour or some shit like that. But anyway, I wanted to say, just after we've been to, you lot have already scrammed your...
No, I've got you one and Lindsay
open it, let's have a little look.
And so Susan,
So the neighbourhood have just come around and brought some biscuits.
She went back and we told her how many there was in today, so she went and got us some more. And she came in and took a little video, so I said, if you were here, you'd have took one back.
Oh, no way, why didn't she... Damn.
He wasn't here.
Wait, no, we've got a spare one.
A spare biscuit?
Yeah, spare biscuit.
No, Lindsay.
Is this a biscuit? What is it? Let's have a little look. Oh, it's nice and soft.
Yeah.
Alright, so thanks to the neighbourhood and thanks to the public. I just went in and... Anyway, no one's listening. I just went in and got some shots, which you've just seen of in there anyway. And neighbourhood is the company that they work with. So, yeah. What I'm going to do now is... I mean, this isn't a day in the life video. If you want day in the life vlogs, let me know. And I can show you what sort of nonsense we get up to. But, yeah, we're going to let them crack on. And
That's all the
eat
rubbish.
this. And yeah, we're not in there's not an update yet for any bundles, is there? I mean, it's only been about 10 minutes, guys, so yeah, we'll update in a bit. The time is literally 12:15 right now. We're on a little TikTok live as well, just for anybody who wanted to know. This isn't day in the life of the reseller, but come with me because we've got a little update. So, Marge, talk to us and tell us.
Okay, so these...
Since we last spoke, you was over here doing the bundles. What's changed since we've done that?
We've got 6 lots of 10 kilos prepared, so we've been taking a bit from each pile. It's been a bit of a joint effort this morning, so I've not done this directly, so it'll be a surprise to me too.
Yeah, okay, so come on then, show me. Let's have a little look.
I'm going to put it straight in the box, shall I?
Okay, so it's going to go straight in the box. So this is the point where an actual bundle's ready to rumble, a 10 kilo one. So I'll show you a little bit more about what it is. So here is the box inside. Now, what, is this an 80-20?
80-20, and so there's its 2 kilogram of
Quickly,
unbranded.
how are the 2 kilo unbranded sorted, just so that I know?
Same sort of thing, a variety, but sometimes if I can see that it is a girl's name, a woman's name.
Sorry, what I mean is, one thing I wanted to get clear with people is, our unbranded is like Next, M&S, things like that. So can you just let us know very quickly? It's like the vintage, it's made in like random places, but it's mostly high street and mixed vintage like that, isn't it?
Yes.
The unbranded stuff.
What we try and avoid, we don't put in supermarket brands, Primark.
Yuck! Or Shein.
You might get the odd H&M if it's a really nice one.
Yeah.
But so, there's your 2 kilogram of unbranded.
Lovely. I like does everybody like the bin bag effect? Why do you use the black bag?
Because the boxes aren't that brilliant.
Understood.
Right, so this one's getting a Hugo Boss orange.
Hugo Boss orange is coins, guys, and don't forget, I'm going to put some of them on the screen so you can see.
A Dickies fleece.
Yeah. Oh, we're doing a full show and tell of what's going on.
Aren't you? That's what you wanted. Pube zip up, so they're really getting to see Ted Baker sweat.
Can you guys see the colour of this very well? It's quite dark where we are. Hang on.
Oh,
1 second. I've just got to move this out of the way, guys. Look at this. Moving every single round. It's all going off at the same time. It's the best way for it to go. So here we go. Yeah, that's it. There we go. Lovely. Right, let's have a little look at the show and tell. For those that are watching, you can see it as well. Right, so here we
Got
go.
a Nike polo.
Nice.
Got a weird fish quarter button.
I thought you were just saying it's a weird item.
Got a Nike tee, a Adidas tee, and a Under Armour tee.
Great things as well, because the fact that it's actually like spring and summer.
You got a Calvin
Woo! Actually, that one.
You got a Ralphie tee.
So this is where the sporty brands and then this sort of
Then
higher.
you got a hot tuna.
Yeah.
Then you have a couple of the
Assuming that you're putting it in categories, aren't you? That's why it's a t-shirt first, right?
Yes. Then you've got some couple of joggers.
Yeah.
One Puma, one Adidas. Then you've got a pair of trousers, which is, in this case, it's a pair of Adidas trousers.
See, and this is the thing that you'll see with the bundles, where you literally will get a couple of items that you're like, I don't even know if I've ever seen that before. Like these, I've never seen Adidas cargos before.
Ralph Lauren jeans.
Cash monies.
And the skinnies, they are so promoting skinny jeans again.
Really?
Now. Yeah, so you're really on the money there. Nike sweat.
We love to see it.
Then you've got Little Reese feels like cashmere card jumper.
Yeah.
Then we've got another Ralphie.
And the Ralphie is the cash earners. Trust me, the cash earners in the cut on that.
Then you've got a Adidas track.
Oh, and this is also going to make sense in a moment. I'm not going to be an advert, but with the 10 kilo bundles that we do, we have a system.
Jones sweat.
Lovely.
Oh, what a nice little one to finish on there. Little Columbia.
Cumberland sausage, she was about to say, wasn't
And then
she?
because you've ordered
Columbia.
a 10k, you get a foot
So yeah,
shirt.
this is something. So hold on for that a second. So one big thing we do with the 10 kilo bundles is because, like, look, I've been in this game for absolutely yonks, right? And I have the access to get loads of different things. I can get football shirts and I could make more money selling them individually. However, incentivizing people to give them one for every 10 kilo bundle minimum is just like a nice way to, like, they're easy sellers. Football shirts are easy. So what have we got just there? Hold it up again so people can see. Arsenal, which is honestly, how much, Tyler, do you think that football shirt has the potential to make, being genuinely honest?
50, 60.
So 50, 60 quid. And how much would this 10 kilo bundle actually be for the first time? Like, what would it be? Off the top of your head.
146.
It's 146. So
That's including postage,
so
I
you're-
think.
What's the 80-20?
It's not.
If they're...
If it's the
Oh, 110.
yeah, well, it should be 110. That's 150.
Oh yeah, 110.
So it's
that's
110. So that's like a £50 potential. So they almost make half their money back.
And then with the
just
coat as well, that Columbia, you've made your money back.
yeah. So that's pretty much how that's a little bit more of a little look into the bundles as they're going off right now. And on the next process, I'll show you a few more. These bags here, these are from the smaller bundles and from Tilt as well. So we do like smaller bundles that go through Royal Mail, and then the bigger parcels go through Parcel Force. But we'll have a little look when there's some more updates in a moment. I'll need to get back to the audience that is on TikTok Live, so we'll see in a moment. Right, this is going to be potentially the last shot, but I wanted to show you, because I'm here with Marge, we're just having a bit of a conversation quickly. I know that this video, you might not have seen loads of the Gully bundle stuff, and I haven't even shown you a glimpse, like Marge just said a minute ago. We went through about 1 or 2 bags. You saw literally a super smidge.
One bag.
Yeah, and I'm on the Tilt Live now, which is obviously the £1 no reserve auction-based website where I sell, and you can have a look, and I'm selling these off right now. But basically, yeah, you've only seen a little bit of this, so we need you to comment and engage. But I wanted you to show us just the boxes as they end in the end
so
thing.
if you've ordered 5 kilos, it'll turn up in one of these.
Yeah.
10 kilos, it'll either turn up in one of them, or if our big box and we break it down.
Yeah.
So they're your 10s and 15s out today.
And is there anything for anybody that's considering buying, thinking about buying, like something that you would like pass on as like a statement for like just an overall? Because remember, people that see this might be considering buying. You might have bought before, and you like, you know, you might be waiting for an order. Is there anything that like could be said to those?
I would also say take into consideration the weight of something you've bought. So if you've got a 10 kilo, you can have probably the odd heavier item, which will give you more money. But some people do it where they go, okay, I got 15 items that worked out £4 each. And then they go, but I only got £4 for that t-shirt. But if you actually weighed that t-shirt, it would have probably cost you £1. And if you got £4 for it, it's still a 4 times return.
Yeah.
Sorry, my throat's going to go.
It's all right, but no, thank you very much. Give me a quick high five before you infuriate me with that sound. And guys, as always, stay safe, stay sane. We'll keep doing you. I'll see all you beautiful people in a few. I've got to get back to my Tilt stream or 2. But yeah, no, guys, this is like a little look, a little peek through the door at these bundles. If you want to know any more information, please drop any comments and interactions down below, and we can make more of this content. So yeah, I'll see.
What time are you here? Because Lindsay said she can stay if you want to do.
I'm here until like 4 o'clock because I gotta wait for Royal. Oh, she's gonna be. That's okay. Yeah, I'll speak to her anyway. Sorry guys, that was a conversation you guys didn't need to be in part of. I'll see you in a bit. We are back, and you're probably thinking, why is there another shot on this video? Well, it is a new day. We've still got the team inside. If you haven't seen yet, they're doing a reseller race. I've just posted another little video, which won't make sense to you guys, but these have got a month to see who can make the most off a bundle. But speaking of bundles, let's have a little look at some of the piles, because there's a couple brands that caught my eye. What has happened since yesterday? What have you done?
They've all been shipped out, the big ones.
Oh, right, the ones. Oh, yeah, we saw that at the end of the
So
video.
they're working out, starting building new bundles, and I've done. Somebody's bought 20 Grandad jumpers.
Jeez, also known as G-Dad jumpers, which are...
G-Dad.
Yeah.
Which they are wholesome.
Just like them, all cold.
Lovely,
cool
look at them nice ones.
Fuji style and all that.
Yeah.
But I just saw this, look at this. This Patagonia jacket. Now, that jacket
So now what I'm going
is
to do
so
is...
fire. I want to try it on. Yeah.
So now I'm starting to build the 5K ones. So I've got 5 bundles here.
Yeah.
I've got
And
3
this is...
that are
Oh,
fully
sorry guys.
branded 5K.
Yeah.
And 4 that are 4K with 1K ones.
Nice.
So I will start with one item. So like I'll pick out a pair of Levi jeans, 7 pairs, and I lay them down and I start building it that way.
Yeah. So again, I don't know why I wanted to come back and make a little bit of a clip. This is just going to be an addition to the video, just to show you. But yeah, we've got some nice bits and bobs inside on this one, and this is where all the guys look. What's he doing? Joey's got 101 pairs of jeans and joggers. Is that what you're doing? You're doing the jeans and joggers. You're doing jumpers and knits. And what you got? T-shirts on deck down here?
No, just hoodies.
Just hoodies. Have you found any? What's the quality been like of the stuff that's been coming through?
I've not had any bad yet. All
And-
jeans are just well.
Oh wait, yeah, take a look at this one.
Let's have a look. Ooh, what's that one?
It's a kids, but
That's nice though. Modern tag as well. The thing is, I bet you guys are selling Ralph Lauren with yours, aren't you? Ralph Lauren is super expensive at the minute. Like, I'm getting a lot for Ralph Lauren from what I'm seeing. But either way, yeah, so the bundles are in their effect. They're cooking it off, and yeah, I'm just in the way right now, so I'll get out of the way. But yeah, all of
Find
these
any joggers, guys?
are what's been going through at the minute. So yeah, like I say, all of these bags They get broken down, put into here, and to be honest with you, something I'm doing at the moment, I'll get outside a second just so no noise, but I don't know what I have to get outside for, but one thing I'm doing at the moment is, actually, I'll show you. I'm making a banner, or I'm hoping to make a banner. It's blooming heck, sun's bright today. Because one thing I want to do is make sure that we get nice amount of advertisement just on here. So what I'm actually going to do is put along here, I'm not walking in front of the traffic, but along here, we're going to get a big banner so that essentially as all this traffic is going by, I'm thinking we're just losing potential eyes seeing our sale. And that's one thing that I'm doing. So this is still a video about our Gully reseller bundles. I just hope that at some point throughout this video, you've took a moment to pause it and just drop a comment. Like, honestly, whatever you're thinking about it, like whether you want to know something in particular about any sort of brand or anything, like this is the best place now to honestly drop a comment and get an honest answer. So yeah, like Marge says, in the production of the bundles, and they've got Vernon Kay's show on again, so I'm gonna go and get a coffee. So no, it's all good. Part 2, honestly, long day. So I'm just back at work right now, and we're here. There's a new idea that I'm doing with all of the guys, right, where basically there's gonna be another video you're gonna see, because I do tilt live stream selling and all this stuff. I do it literally £1 no reserve. I'm going to give these guys another challenge to see who can make the most 20 minutes on tilt, to see who's like the best salesperson for the live streams. And I wanted to pass that thought on while it was live and direct, because they're all game for it. And Joey's thinking not sure, Cody's thinking as long as I can keep the suit, and Tyler's, to be honest, Tyler's got like the apprentice living in his head. I think he's ready to hustle on the business, and I'm ready for it as well. So yeah,
That perspective,
and
we'll have a little
what's that one?
we think just with that bit.
It looks a bit funny because of the size on there. What's the inner tags like?
Yeah,
But it does look like a nice...
It does look like a nice one. What's that?
It's an interesting one. Let's leave that to the side a second.
I've got some more for you.
And if not, I'll wear that because that's nice. But yeah, what about anything to add in terms of the bundles? I know you've not seen me long ago, but because this is like just another little update for it, is there anything... Oh, careful. Anything to show, like what I want to know?
The kind of bundles, okay, we're doing like the 80-20 kind of ones, but we also do the women's evening, the women's casual, the women's mystery, and we're
Are the women's casuals, because basically we have a women's casual that you can see just here where people can buy like a mystery kilo experience. Do they go quite a lot still?
Yes, I've got a few there that do, and I've got some mystery casuals, some mystery...
Yeah, I'm still listening. What's this one?
I know, I don't know, I've just put it on the side because I wasn't sure what it was.
Quite nice, that
It
one.
looks really nice though.
This guy, he's getting ready to do the live stream, honestly, I'm telling you. But yeah, so everything is in its good system right now?
Yep. You can
Magic.
have a look at some of them if you want what's going in like a mystery.
Let's go and have a little look, because to be honest with you, this is still going to be the same video, and I'm not sure how this one's gonna... That's a nice Berghaus one. I took a Berghaus beanie yesterday, it was absolutely elite. Right, so here's some that have been made...
This person has ordered 5 kilograms of mystery and 5 casual. So on the casual...
So just to let you know, guys, this is not branded. So this is a bundle of what... so this is what unbranded looks like, isn't
yes,
it?
so nice little jumper, got your t-shirt, they're probably River Island jeans.
Yeah, regatta.
But then you also get some things like that.
And that, do you know that brand there, Rocket? That's actually a vintage brand. Look at this, guys.
Bowden,
This is a this Rocket is made in London. That's actually for Rocket Vintage from London, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, Bowden. So these are your casual, which will
And
be...
remember, so just to let people know, just so that they can be known, they're my personal trousers. This is the unbranded kilos that still contain some branded. The reason why we say they're unbranded is because we don't specify that they will be. But you've seen Lipsy, you've seen Bowden, and all of those brands are brands, and they have prices to them.
Yeah, and then this is the kind of thing you might get in a mystery. So it's like a bit unusual. You can be anything in a mystery. So
Yeah.
that one's got a bit of an unusual jacket.
But do you find it quite fun to actually put these things
Yeah, I
together?
love
Because
them.
when you're putting them together,
Looks like that. Look at that little jacket.
but like, so 2 kilos someone pays 15 quid for.
hand
So,
knitted jumper.
so all of this is like 15. Icelandic and Norwegian ones, Scandinavian fits are very popular. Denim
more
always
jeans,
does well on
leather
Depop.
leather trousers.
They're good on Depop as well.
These ones, these are a bit funky punky.
Look at that. I generally think that's the whole point and fun of it though.
Yeah, I do. Because the mystery ones, I think you're going to get something a little bit more unique.
I feel like I'm on the School of
You're
Rock.
going to get like all of your regular Nike and Adidas. So you're gonna get
I'm
something
not cool
unique.
enough to be in the band. Sorry,
And then when
that was
these
really
are
annoying.
on Depop and Vinted, I bet you're guaranteed they're going to be the only one on there, so they're more likely.
Y2K hashtags, they'll absolutely clean up some coins. They really will. do some nice bits. But yeah, things are looking good.
Yes.
Things are in a good situation, and honestly, again, the whole reason why we have a branded and unbranded split is because because obviously this is another question that people ask, can I come and hand pick? So Marge had an email with this as well, and I get this question asked a lot. People go, can I just come and hand pick through the stuff? Now, the reason why we would never do that is because people would literally cherry pick all the things that would go into bundles to basically break it down and bundle it up. We want to work with a sustainable practice, which is, yes, you're going to get Ralphie, you're going to get some Hugo Boss, but you're going to get some Puma, and you might get some other brands within there as well that are at different values, but you have to look at it as an overall package.
You can hand pick.
Yeah,
Branded.
yeah. But again, one thing I would say is with our bundles that we do, there's always, like, even though the football shirt I would say is the item, there's always something in there that is like a very easy money earner, which is the whole point and premise. And I think it is like to get people trial and error on different brands, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. And to try it on different platforms and see which one works
Yes.
for you.
Yeah.
I would definitely do it if I was getting, say, like a 15 kilo.
If you was going to get 15, yeah, what would you do?
What I would do is, because in a 15 kilo you might get 3 pairs of jeans, you might get 3 jumpers, 3 sweatshirts, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
So what I would do is I'd put a pair of jeans on Depop, eBay,
The same pair or different ones?
Vinted. No, all different. But then see which one gets the most interest. So it could be that Depop, loads of people buy jeans, but
Yeah.
it could be that on eBay they don't. So by putting it on 3 platforms, it gives you an idea of which one gets the most interest.
Very, very true.
Especially if they're all pretty similar kind of things.
Same but different kind of thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, we love
And
to
then
see it.
also with the unbranded, I wonder what's going on there. With the unbranded, you'll see which platform does better on the unbranded, and I'd pretty much be sure it would be, what's it, wouldn't it, Depop?
I sold a Urban Outfitters hoodie secondhand for £25 on there, and most people will tell me Depop's dead, eBay's dead. No, your mindset and your approach to a platform is dead. But I think the best thing that I would say as advice to people is, where people go, where should I actually sell any of these bundles? Where's the best place? Where do you like to buy from? If you like to buy from Vinted, make it make sense. These guys that have bought a bundle here, pretty much what they do is they do most of it on Vinted. I think Tyler's a bit of a difference. He does eBay as well. eBay and Depop.
The what's it in it?
Cross multiple platform thing. Yeah, and honestly, there's so many ways to do it, but we've got to get to this work now, which is going live on TikTok. Believe me when I tell you, that is work.